I made 3 super cute Christmas tags using a past club kit from Spellbinders. This is the Cocoa Greetings Small Die of the Month from July 2025. Hey everyone, it's Joy here and welcome to my channel. Okay, I am starting with Santa Claus and I'm doing a little bit of ink blending. I think I'm using Mulberry blush from Pinkfresh Studio. And I totally forgot to ink blend the rest of my little guys here, but I did ink blend this. I'm using Pomegranate cardstock from Spellbinders. Like I mentioned, this is a past club kit. This is the small die of the month for July 2025. They still have some of these and they're on sale right now at the time of voicing this over. They were $27 originally, now they're $22.95. So if you don't have these, I would snag these because they are so cute. So I do have everything linked below for you guys down in the description. And I'm just going to start putting these together. I'm creating 3 Christmas tags using these darling characters. So we've got Santa, a reindeer, and a penguin, and it's going to be so cute. So my colored cardstock is from Spellbinders. My white is mixed media cardstock from scrapbook.com. I'm also going to be using the 3D embossing folder from July of 25. That's the kit from that time. It's called Starry Snowfall, and I'm going to be using that as part of our background for our tags here. So we're going to put this cute Santa together. It's a little mug. The body is the mug, essentially, for each one of the critters. And then you have the different face and head for Santa. The face is the same for the reindeer and the penguin. You just have a beak and a nose. The ears for the reindeer are also the arms for the penguin, which is genius and so super cute. There's a cute scarf. Santa has his own little details. He's got little buttons for his shirt. And of course, he's got his fluffy white band that goes around his Santa hat. So I'm just doing this in red on red as far as his whipped cream hat goes, is really what this looks like. But these are so cute. They have their handle and it does have a stripe on it. I think you could probably use it without the stripe if you wanted, but of course I did red and white. I did Alabaster for his face. He's pretty simple in his coloring. And then once I kind of get them all together, then I will put the tags together at the end. I do have a little pink nose for him using Chiffon and for his cheeks, but I realized that his nose and beard were or mustache was just a little too low. So I removed that quickly and I'm going to move that up. And you could put some black cardstock behind his eyes. I'm just going to use my black glazed pen. I just didn't even want to deal with it. I thought I could just color that in and that makes it really super simple. But let's add his darling little rosy cheeks. And I'm using my Pick Pro tool, which is from scrapbook.com, and it is so super helpful to pick things up. You have the pointy end to kind of move things where they go. I'm storing all of my stuff in scrapbook.com's stack and sort trays. And then we'll add all of their little details at the end. But I just want to get the base of them together, and then I can start working on the other ones. But let me do his eyes. Like I said, I think I have my black glaze pen here, and I'm just going to color in his eyes. Perfect. Oh, how cute is he? Then we have our penguin here. I'm going to do him in some teals because I like that blue. His frosting is just white on white. We do have a candy cane, although I do end up not using it on him. I do end up using 2 of them on the reindeer. So I have it, but I'm going to put that aside. I decided to change up how I wanted him to look. We're also going to be doing, geez Louise, we're also going to be doing some foiling for our sentiments. And these are on clearance right now for like $27. And I think they were like $38 before, but it's a better press. So you can ink them up or you can foil them, and there is coordinating dies for those, but we're going to do foiling. So here is 2 parts of the scarf. So for the scarf, I did teal, topaz, and seaside. And for the handle, I did teal, topaz, and white. And of course we have black cardstock, white cardstock for the penguin. I'm going to do the chiffon for the cheeks. I did saffron for his cute little beak. He's so cute. So let me get those in place. And I did not have to color his eyes because, of course, he's up against a black background. And then here are his little arms, but you also use these as ears for the deer. So pretty genius. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And then pink for the cheeks. So let me get those in place. And there's some snowflakes that I die cut. And again, we're going to put all of the little details on together at the end when we get the tags put together. And then I'm adding a little bit of glue there, and then I can just place the penguin on top. Let's put his handle on. How cute is that? And then we'll put his scarf together and then put that on him. And then we will get going on our darling little reindeer. He's going to have a red nose, of course, because how could you not? Oh, and there's a little heart, and I did die cut a pink heart, and I'm going to put that on his sweater. And that's from Chiffon cardstock. And I did the same thing for the reindeer, and I did that from Pomegranate cardstock. So he's going to have a red heart. I should have ink blended him. I totally forgot. I don't even know what my deal was. But so we're going to do the outline in white for the whipped cream hat is what I'm calling it. And pink chiffon behind that. I just wanted to add a little something different. He is die cut from acorn cardstock, and then his belly and his face are from Alabaster. And I love that they have this fun little etched detail in, some like debossed detail in, I guess. Here's his cute nose. Then you just place his face right over that. How cute is that? And I'll color his eyes as well. Oh, actually, I forgot to do that. I need to do that. I didn't even do that for the photos, you guys. I'm looking at it right now. That is hilarious. But that's something you would need to do. Here are the ears. I'm going to add the little pink for the inserts. Remember, we use these for the arms on the penguin. And then we can put those in place. And he's got his green scarf. So I used Fern is the darker color green, and Rainforest is the lighter color green for his fun little Christmassy striped green scarf here. And for his handle, I just kept it the same color. I just layered with the stripes the same 2 colors of acorn cardstock. I kept that one a little more simple, but obviously you could change that up and, you know, mix up your colors. You could just ink blend it if you wanted a little bit something different. Oh my gosh, how cute is he? And I'm just going to use my reverse tweezers to hold that in place until that liquid glue dries, which is pretty fast. And then his darling little green scarf. Okay, so let me get his handle on, and then we're going to be all done with the critters, and we can start working on our background tags. I'm going to be using scrapbook.com's nested tags, and I'm going to be die cutting all 3 tags from Chiffon cardstock. I just decided to go with this light pink as just this background that almost disappears, but it's not just white. And not that there's anything wrong with white, but it's not just white. So here is the size tag. There's tons of sizes in that nested tags die set. And then here is the smaller hole. And I'm just going to line that in, and I'm going to die cut 3 of these. I'm going to tape this in place and then run that through my die cut machine. Then I die cut the little hole reinforcers for front and back from white mixed media cardstock. And I'm just going to glue those on really quick. Most of the time, I do not remember to do this. I actually did this time. Usually I'm so excited about putting my stuff together that I forget that I would want to put those on there. Not that you have to, but These are so cute. I think these are perfect little gift tags for grandbabies or little tiny kids, but I don't have any tiny kids. I have grandbabies. Okay, I'm taking that embossing folder and I'm going to put my tag in part way down. I want the top to be left plain. And then I'm going to run that through my die cut machine. Again, this is the, what is it, Starry or Snowfall, whatever it is. I can't even remember the name now, you guys, but it's from July of 2025, the 3D embossing folder. So I have 3 of those. I was doing my foiling and I was going to foil the sentiments on chiffon cardstock with white embossing or with white foil. You can't see it at all. So, but while I was doing that, I thought I'm going to add my 2mm foam adhesive behind all of my little mugs here and place them on their tags in a different orientation. And then I'm going to redo my foiling on the pomegranate cardstock, which is a red cardstock. But I will show you this part. I wanted it on the chiffon, but you couldn't see it good enough. So here's the white foil. I'm going to do this again. The pretty side of the foil faces your Glimmer plates or your better press plates. These are better presses. I could not get that piece of red cardstock to fit as much as I tried. So I got another piece, and then when that's done, I'll run that through my die cut machine, peel this off, and look at how gorgeous that is with the white foil. It's so pretty. I'm going to use the coordinating dies to die cut these out. Again, these are on clearance right now, so if you want to grab these, I would grab these. It's kind of 2 for 1. You can foil, you can stamp with ink, and it has coordinating dies. And these are so, so pretty. So I'm going to die cut those, and then I'm going to add my foam adhesive on that as well. And I'm going to place this up at the top where we don't have that embossing, which I think is totally perfect. I think these came out so cute. And then I'm going to use a red and white twine at the top of these. But let's add our little embellishments. I have the candy canes. Like I mentioned, I thought I was going to do a candy cane on the penguin, but I'm going to do a couple little snowflakes. And they are a die cut from Seaside Cardstock. And then I'm going to, and I do take that off of there because I don't like it. And then I am going to do white snowflakes on Santa. And then I have, and I didn't show gluing them down, I showed them after, but I have in my stash, I couldn't even tell you where I got them from, but little clay chocolate chip cookies. So I am going to glue those onto our little critters here in just a minute, but let me glue this other candy cane together, and I'm going to put this down towards the bottom of our cute little reindeer. And see his little red heart on his scarf. Isn't he cute? So I'm going to place that right there. Now you can see those little cookies in their hats, essentially. Yeah, so they're little dippy cookies, but they're just little clay cookies, and I'm sorry, I have no idea where I got them from. They've just been in my stash, and I've been meaning, I pulled them out on my desk a while ago because I just need to use these up at some point. They're so cute. I mean, it was like a Christmas mix, but I just don't know from where. So let me just tuck these through and tie these off, and then we will take a look at these up close and see how cute they are. We have our darling little penguin. Oh my gosh, all of his fun colors. Our classic Santa. What a cutie. I love that embossed snowflake background. And then we have our reindeer, and then look at our foiled sentiments on all of these. They are just way too cute. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I so very much appreciate it. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, comment, thumbs up, or like. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a really wonderful day. Bye.